Hello YouTube, Happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today to introduce my 2022 setup. It's pretty much just going to be a flip. I may talk about, some of the sections that I have. I do have some new sections in there, and we're just going to go through it really quickly. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. I'm trying to keep my videos down to at least 15 minutes minimum. Maybe a plan with me, 20 minutes max. Don't know how that's gonna work out, but we're gonna try. So let's just jump into it right now. So basically, of course, this is just my Moterm half letter size cover. It's in the black. I do have one in the brown as well. Over here, I just have some, inspirational quotes and things like that. A lot of this is all from cloth and paper. Here I just have some tabs that I have here that I got from cloth and paper. Nothing major, just very simple inspirational things to have when I open up my planner. All right, so we start out here with a 2022 dashboard. I got this from Fancy Plans. I also got this from her, a planner routine, which is a daily, weekly, and monthly routine that I do like. So I'm going to try to utilize this as well. This is from Cloth and Paper. Right here, more inspirational quotes. Here is just a page that I like. I aesthetically don't give a freak. This reflection little tab came from Cloth and Paper as well. Alrighty, so here I have some little schedule sheets that I also got from Fancy Plan. This is my inbox section. So here I just throw, anything that I need to remember real quick or jot it down, I'll just throw it here on this section and keep it moving, okay? And I always relate back to this page when I need to brain dump or actually plan out my day. All right, and here I have this insert. This year I will do more and less of. I did start filling this out on another sheet, but I pulled it out for some reason and I don't know what I did with it. So I'm just gonna fill this back in today. And I thought that was a really nice insert. All right, so here we got some more decor, gratitude. This is beautiful. I really like this. All right, so here's still my inbox section is where I just jot down notes or anything that I need to remember or I want to reference back to. I put it in this section here in my inbox section. Planner tips, anything that, I need to remind myself of, okay? This here is a habit tracker. It's from Cloth and Paper. So I pretty much just kept it to a minimum this month. Just always want to track whether I'm anxious or not because I do suffer from anxiety, happy, sad, post, film, and to take medication. All right, so that is what I'm going to track for the month of January. And here was just some aspirations that I wrote down. I want to work on me. Mental health is my number one thing to focus on, okay? Because we have to keep our mental health in order. If we don't, we're not going to be able to function. So we have to find a way to get that under control and keep it under control. Over here, I will probably just write out notes for the month, how I'm doing, things that happen or whatever, little journal section. And I just put a couple of them in for the first few months of the year. All right, and here, the belief that by making a vision of your hopes and dreams, you are more likely to follow them through. So here is a page that I wrote down that I got from Cloth and Paper as well. And I wrote down my word of the year. My word of the year is strength. And I mentioned that on my Instagram this morning. I was getting ready to fix my coffee. When I opened up the cabinet, there was my mug that said strength. And I just thought like, wow, this is just too good to be true. So I felt like, this word is very empowering to me. It's a very strong word. I really need this word this year because no matter what I go through, no matter what challenges I face, I really, really have to have the strength to get through it, okay? So anything that we're going through, we're facing, we have to have the strength to get through it all. So I thought that that was just a good way to live my life this year, and that is my word of the year. All right, it also says I'm looking forward to my focus, things to improve. This year I will, goals for this year. And on this side, I just put a few inspirational quotes and a cute little doll. All right, so this right here is like a vision board, a collage of images, pictures, or affirmations of one's dreams and desire. I have not yet filled it out yet, but that is what it is. All right. All right, so this was just something that a little dashboard with a doll there, put a little habit tracker sheet there. So just in case, say maybe I don't want to use my habit tracker that I have inserted in here, I could just grab one of these real quick, fill it out, and be done with it. All right, so logs. I do have my recommendations log, what I'm going to watch this month, what I'm going to read this month. Well, pretty much these are just books that I'm have on my list for the year. This isn't all of them, this is just a few. And podcasts that I'm going to listen to that I'm interested in, which I already listened to some of these, but some of them are new that I want to listen to. Things that I want to make. I do want to get into scrapbooking, so hopefully that'll happen this year. This right here is rewatch of what I want to, TV shows I want to rewatch. To eat, I want to do a lot more vegan recipes. Not that I'm trying to go vegan, but I can switch it up. I don't have to have meat. It's not a big deal for me in my diet at all, so I don't really have to have it. So that is just, just something to do and something to learn, to cook more vegan recipes. Things that I want to do, places that I want to visit, things that I want to learn. So this just goes on from month to month. This is for the month of January, and then I'll fill one out for February, and so on. All right, so here is a social stats tracker, and this is, excuse the noise, oh my God. This is a social stats tracker. So this is going to track my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Pinterest. I would definitely do Pinterest, TikTok, and Instagram. I don't do Facebook at all like that. Oh, and I will do YouTube as well. So just tracking my my followers, subscribers, and things like that here on this insert. So I just put a few in there. And here is a fitness tracker that I have, and I am going to track in here exercise, my food log, and my water intake on these inserts. So I'm gonna try it out and see how I like it. It looks pretty functional. I think I'll enjoy it. So if so, I will order more from her. And this is from Fancy Plans as well. I just have like visits to the doctor log, which I need to get all of that done this year. Hopefully, I was trying to do it for the month of January. I'm not sure if that's going to work out because people are sick. Everybody is just overwhelmed. Hospitals are overflooding. Doctor's offices are not really trying to let anyone come in. So it's just a lot going on. I also have a birthday log here. So that is what I keep in the section here of my logs. My to-do section is I have a master to-do list, and I think that a master to-do list for me is more important. I write down everything that I can possibly think of, and then I go through this list, and then I go through, figure out what's more important, what I can get taken care of right now, what's more need to be done right away, or what can be put off until later, and I just check off what I want to do at the time. So this is how I function well with my to-do list. And I have a few sheets in here, and I'm not done finished filling it out, of course. I started filling it out yesterday, but I will add to this list. And I feel like a master to-do list is very important, like in your planning system, because you can just write all this stuff out and then not trying to say on one day, hey, I need to do this and do that. You can pick from this list, write it on your daily pages, and just write down, just take your time, don't put too much pressure on yourself to get this to-do list down, and then you become so overwhelmed and then you get nothing done. So just make a master to-do list, write it all out, choose from the list day by day, and go from there. All right, and I do have some more to-do lists here from Tool. And this actual to-do list as well came from Fancy Plans as well. All right, so dailies are from Tool. So top priorities, to-do lists, notes, and I have a daily schedule here as well. So this is not something that I would do every day, but if I have a day that is very, very busy and I have a lot going on, then I would definitely write this out. I may use it a little bit more than usual now because of me trying to post on my Instagram at least 3 times a day now. I am trying to film 4 times a week. So this may come in handy a little bit more to me in the new year. Like I said, I have a lot of goals this year. I have realistic goals, not nothing that's, fantasy wise or something that I just cannot meet. But so things are looking pretty busy for me this year. So, this might come in handy more. All right, so this important section, actually I'm going to change that name. So what this is a part of my social media planning. I have a social media planner, but it is in a mini size. And you guys know the mini size sheets are not as big. You can't really get as much on them. If you do, I'm going to be have so many sheets written up. This is going to be too much. Okay, so therefore in this section I'm going to write my content out, what I want to say, what I'm going to be saying. If I have planner tips and things like that, or let's say one of my videos that I'm working on is do you need a planner if you don't have nothing to plan? So therefore I need to write that content out, write out what I really want to say, write out some tips, write out some things that they can use their planner for other than to-do lists and things like that. Okay, so that's what's going to go in this section. All right, and my favorite planning of all is my budget planning. So I don't know, that's just one of my favorite things to plan. Budget and meal plans is one of my favorite. So I have that section in here, and I won't really show too much of it, but that's just how I'm going to be utilizing that section. And meal plans, here I got this from Fancy Plans as well. She has an amazing meal plan system. So that's why I ended up ordering these inserts from her. And just to go over it briefly, you'll have your calendar, recipes to try this month, a weekly menu, a shopping list, items on hand in pantry, fridge, and freezer, and prep work. This right here is very important to me because I can always go to the stove, and if I'm not doing my online grocery pickup, and I'm always thinking, do I have this at home? Do I have rice? Do I have sugar? Do I have flour? If I do an itemized on-hand list every time before I go to the store, or try to do this monthly, then I would know that, okay, I have this and how much I have left of it. Okay, so this right here is very important to me because I always forget, and I'll call home and I'll ask if we have this or if we have that. All right, so weekly menu again, same thing, just starting over. Okay, so that is how I am going to be doing my meal planning. Also, you have the recipe card here, preparation, ingredients, and the name, how difficult or easy that recipe was, prep time, cook time, temperature, whether it's keto, vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, low fat, low carb, and a little note section. So yeah, this is going to be good. Family favorite dishes, which is good for me too because I will kill it. Okay, I will keep making it. If it turned out good, I'll keep going to it. So definitely writing down some family favorites here, and I do have a few that I do need to write on here. I just haven't gotten to my recipe planning yet, but that is going to happen on tomorrow for the next week. All right, and items to keep on hand, which is good too. I like that. Items to keep on hand, that's just the back. Freezer meals, refrigerator inventory, freezer inventory, pantry inventory, household items, hits and misses, and that's it. And this is what I had before, master grocery list. These right here from Cloth and Paper, which are, inserts that I can write recipes down as well. So I will utilize those as well. All right. All right, and here is my brain dump section. So here I will dump it all out, get it out of my head. I've talked about brain dumping before in my brain dump section. So nothing has really changed there. I did start for this year. I add a little stickers there, just trying to jazz it up just a little bit, keep it still very functional. Okay. My work section. which is important because I keep my schedule, paydays, training days, meetings, anything that I have going on with work, I keep it in this section, okay? All my notes for work, anything, all of my CBLs and yearly trainings and things that we have to do, all of that is kept in here. All right, and in this section, this is my self-care section. So I did start on how I do my skincare routine in the daytime and nighttime. I use the Ordinary Facial, the Ordinary Serum, and the Ordinary Hydro Cleanser, something like that. But this is how I do it step by step, and I will check off every day that I do it and check off every night what I do. And I have Vaseline here because sometimes if I don't want to use this serum and stuff on my face at night, Vaseline works, okay? It has been working for years for me and my family. That's how I was raised, on Vaseline, so it works. But it does clog up your skin and pores, I feel. But I never really thought about it like that because, like I say, I wasn't into skincare and taking care of my skin like that. So by me learning more about it now, it does close up, but it does gives you that smooth feeling, and any type of dry skin areas that you have, it does take care of that like immediately. So that is still good to use. So I will still do that at night sometimes before I go to bed as well. And here I have my home section, which I have these 2 clean inserts, and I'm working on some zone cleaning and things that I'm going to focus on cleaning on Sundays, things I'm going to focus on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on, okay? So I will be utilizing that as well. Home projects, things that I have going on that I want to do within my place, I have on here. If I need to call, you know, maintenance or anything like that, all of that stuff goes into this section, okay? And other than that, that is it, you guys. Back here, I just have my sticky notes and things on hand where I can just reach for them with no problem, and a little bit of inspirational quotes and things like that back here. And I have a little pen here, the Sarasa Black 0.5. And that is pretty much it for 2022. This is my catch-all planner. There are other planners that I do have. I am going to be filming at least 3 videos today. The next video that I'm going to be filming is going to be introducing my monthly and weekly for the year. So stay tuned for that. I do appreciate you guys supporting me. My channel is growing, not like majorly, but I appreciate the people who do subscribe, and I just want to thank you guys for coming along with me on this journey. I pray that everyone has a prosperous and wonderful, joyful, peaceful, happy, blessed new year, and we are going to do it this year. We're going to be good. We're going to beat this COVID. We're going to be good. Let's just pray for peace, joy, and happiness, and most of all, my word of the year, strength. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.